Hey, what's up, you guys? Pablo here, back on the Ark single file playthrough. And today's kind of just a little update. I want to say thanks to Scat43. He made a comment about adding a little action to the series, and it kind of made me realize that the playthrough isn't what I intended originally. I didn't intend for it to be kind of a how-to video where I'm showing you how to do everything. I kind of envisioned the people watching the video as knowing how to do most of the things, and just watching to see what I can uncover in the game. And somewhere along the way, it kind of turned into a here's how you do this, here's how you do this, which I'm fine with. I have no problem showing you guys, and I believe the reason why it's turned into that is when I tamed Fortune, I didn't show it. And even though nobody said anything, in the back of my head, I know it's YouTube and I know how YouTube works. Even though I'm a very small channel, at some point somebody's going to come along and just say bullshit. You know, you just console commanded in. It's a single player file. You didn't actually tame it. And so I got kind of nervous about that because, you know, that's not... I could, yeah. It wouldn't be hard for me to do a bunch of console commands and just not show it in the recording because I'm not streaming this. People aren't seeing everything I'm doing. But that's kind of why I've been showing taming of everything and a lot of this stuff. And I don't know. It's turned into that type of playthrough where I just kind of, for everything you're doing, you're explaining how and why you're doing it. And again, I don't have any problems doing that, but not really the intent. So I'll probably do a bunch of stuff off screen. I got a couple days off, and I'm going to make some big changes to the base, to our tamed dinos, stuff like that. And I guess going forward, for those of you who are actually watching and listening, I will just be doing a lot of stuff off screen. It doesn't slow me down to not or doesn't slow me down when I record stuff, but it slows down the progression of the series because I want to put out 10 to 20 minute videos that are short and easy for people to watch, like on their lunch break, or just easy to stay up with and follow. And when I show you a bunch of stuff, it takes days to get through the stuff that I do in one day. Whereas if I was to only show you maybe the new stuff, like I'm going to tame a lot of stuff. We have the Quetzal. I'm going to get a Therizinosaurus to get prime meat. We need a meat harvester. I'm going to get all the imprinting kibble dinos. I believe every single one of them, with the minus of Dimorphodons, can be picked up by the Quetzal. So I'm going to get, you know, a mating pair of each of the kibble types dinos, and there's Xenosaurus, and I'm getting some bears. I want some bears and some high-level Dimorphodons. We're going to go into some caves soon, like I said, and we want to be riding a mount, obviously, and bears, I believe, I'm almost positive dire bears are able to go into all caves. And they got good health, good damage. They keep you warm, like in the snow biome. That'll be really good. And then we're going to want some high-level Dimorphodons, because they are crazy in a pack. They have high damage. They will survive because they move so fast, and they have a small kind of hitbox. So, especially against players in PvP, Dimorphodons are hard to hit. I've heard that regular dinos are also the same. They just, other than a area of effect attack, kind of like the Spino has, they can, I mean, if you get a bunch of them high level enough together with high damage, you can take down a Rex or anything like that. So I'm going to get some Dimorphodons, get a couple bears, and the the kibble dinos. I know I still need some Dimetrodons, some Gallimimus, some Galleys, some Packies, Stegos, Raptors, Terrorbirds, stuff like that. Those are all the possible requested kibble types once you get into taming. Those I'm not worried about the levels, but for the dire bears, I'm gonna only go for level 150. I'm not gonna kind of waste my time and yours getting some low level ones, because the point of it is to make a really strong one to bring into a cave. So I'm gonna get a mating pair, hopefully 150s. We'll see what they actually turn out to. I don't think we have the kibble for them. I can probably find some honey, because the bears, just like you would imagine from Winnie the Pooh, you can use honey to tame them, so that's cool. And they've made it easier to get honey. If you find a beehive, you can just access its inventory, take out the honey, and you just get like swarm damage. There's nothing actually attacking you, I don't believe. It's just you take damage over time for like 10 seconds, and assuming you survive that, you can keep the honey. The only thing with honey is it has a spoil time of like half an hour, and you can't stack it. So it takes up a lot of space in refrigerators, stuff like that. But again, if you're just using it for taming, I don't think I'll get into getting a queen bee and getting my own beehive just yet. But so we are going to get all those taming things. We are going to build a incubation room, in a hatching room, or whatever you want to call it, and we're going to mate 2 high-level dire bears, get ourselves a really good mount to take into caves, get some flyers to take with us that'll just be swarming around us, protecting us. But yeah, so I don't know if you have any other thoughts. Again, I know it's not a ton of people at the moment watching this, and that's fine. I'm happy to do it for the few that are staying with me and staying true. But that's going to be the short-term plan. If once this video goes live, I know I'm going to have a bunch of other footage to show you of probably by the time this video gets uploaded, I'll have already recorded going through some caves, so I'm not going to have the footage of all the tames probably, but if you guys want to see more of that stuff, just let me know. Or if let's say I have some of anything, so, like if I've gotten something off camera and you want to see how to do it, or how the easiest way to do it, or you just want to make sure I'm on the up and up and not just console commanding everything in here, just let me know that you want to see how to do it, or you're curious how the easiest way to do it, stuff like that. And I can add that stuff in to the playthrough, but I think it's time to stop really showing everything. You've seen how this works, so there's no need for me to show you picking up 2 raptors. Picking up a raptor, dropping it in here, tranking it out, taming it, finding another one, same thing, everything like that. There's no point to it. It's just I can do it. I can do it obviously, but I can show me doing it. But I don't think you guys need to see that anymore. That's again some of the tougher stuff. Again, like the solo taming a Quetzal. I showed that, even though, well, it's whatever. There's tons of videos online doing it, but again, I really wanted to keep it legit in the grand scheme of things, so you guys know I'm not just console commanding, which I might have to. I'll be honest. Once it comes time to doing the bosses, because I want to get tech gear so we can just I want to get tech gear so we can get a tech transponder, so we can just move all our dinos to any base that we build from here on out. When I leave here, I'm going to have tech gear ideally, and I'm sorry, but I'm probably gonna have to use a console command, god mode myself in a Rex or something, and kill the dino just so I can unlock the tech gear to move around the base. And that is another thing we're going to do, is we're going to go get that Bronto. But again, I'm not going to show you it, because it's just going to be it following me, or it dying, which again, isn't the biggest, most exciting thing in the game. So, yeah, I think that's it for now. I had a little bit of footage saved up that I might put after this, but if not, the next time you're looking at a video, the base is going to look different. So I hope that's what you guys want to see, because that's more in line with what I had envisioned for the playthrough, was me just showing you the stuff that I found interesting, not every little thing, not building a taming pen, not building a greenhouse. Like, that's cool to me. I like the running of the pipes, stuff like that, but showing you that it's done and all that, and the purpose of it and stuff like that, if it's not what I envisioned this becoming. But again, if people want to know about the stuff that I'm doing or why I'm doing certain things, just let me know, and I have no problem explaining it and going through more in depth after the fact. But I'll probably stop showing so much on camera, because it really does drag things out. And at this point, you guys know most of the stuff that's going on, and it's just me rambling. Now maybe, just maybe, if I've had a few drinks and I feel like talking to you guys, I'll bring you along on a boring grind if I feel like I have something to say, or something to share. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some of you guys. I don't know if anybody watching is currently playing the game on PlayStation, but I mean, I can easily, get someone in here. A couple people, actually. I mean, I think you can have 4 people in. You'll be tethered to my character in a short radius, but I would not mind at all having someone come in and join the fun, and we can go through the caves together. I have a plan for the caves. We'll get into that in a little bit when we actually get to the caves, because I feel as though I've been talking a while, and you guys, for those of you who are still here listening, I appreciate that. I know this is not the most interesting stuff. I tried running around and jumping, but I don't really know what to do on the game, as I'm just doing a little update. So if you're still here, thanks for watching, and let me know. Oh, here's a highlight of the video, a blue drop. I'll put this as the thumbnail, and hopefully you guys all stuck around to see what this great drop is. And it's got a ring. Again, I don't need to tell you guys, but I'm just going to tell you. I don't think we've come across it yet in the game, but if it has a ring around... Yeah, I've got plenty of time. If there's a ring around the drop, that means it's like a premium drop. So even a white drop, one of the base level ones, with a ring around it, can have some good stuff on it. There's a better chance of it. So let's see. Okay. We got some Journeyman Ghillie. Better than I think what I'm wearing. And a Journeyman Iguanodon saddle. We'll take that. But yeah, you guys, thanks for watching, and thanks for everybody who's been watching the series. Maybe not from day one on the release of the videos, but through the whole playthrough. I appreciate it, and hope you guys enjoy it, and hope you like what we get into further on. And just, thanks again to Scat, and don't be afraid to post any messages with what you want to see, or if you don't like something I'm doing, or anything of the sorts. Whatever you want. If it works into how I want to play, I'm going to keep doing it, because this is ultimately just a playthrough of how I want to play, and I'm happy to share it with you guys. So that's bright. But that's it for now. I'll see you later, and we're gonna make some changes here. So take it easy, and I'll see you guys later.